The Resurrection of Joan Ashby by Cherise Wolas. Read for you by Gabra, Zackman and Michael Dix.
It does not matter what you choose. Be a farmer, businessman, artist, what you will. But know your aim, and live for that one thing. We have only one life. The secret of success is concentration. Wherever there has been a great life or a great work that has gone before, taste everything a little, look at everything a little, but live for one thing. Anything is possible to a woman who knows her end and moves straight for it, and for it alone. I will show you what I mean. If she has made blunders in the past, if she has weighted herself with a burden which she must bear to the end, she must but bear the burden bravely and labor on. If she does all this, if she waits patiently, if she is never cast down, never despairs, never forgets her end, moves straight towards it, bending men and things most unlikely to her purpose, she must succeed at last. Olive Schreiner, Story of an African Farm. If I told you the whole story, it would never end. What's happened to me has happened to 1,000 women. Federico Garcia Lorca, Doña Rosita la Soltera, The Language of Flowers. Literature Magazine, Fall Issue. Reintroducing Joan Ashby. Joan Ashby is one of our most astonishing writers, a master of words whose profound characters slip free of the page and enter the world, breathing and enduring, finding pain or solace, even happiness, seeking a way forward or a way out, their lives keenly and deeply observed. From the muscular to the sublime, her language renders precisely the shadowy contradictions she finds in human behavior, capturing, distilling, and purifying the complex, ambiguous, often porous lives her people navigate. Through the powerful lens of her work, readers discover the secret hearts of their own temperaments. Enthralling, riveting, often shocking, her stories are as undeniable as her talent. She has said that reaching the marrow of her people, their quintessential facets, requires her own fortitude, an ability to simultaneously engage and detach, to be passionate yet impassive, and sometimes even remote. We have been allowed to explore the notebooks she once religiously maintained and still possesses, labeled favorite words, books I am reading, quotes never to forget, stories, and how to do it. They are fascinating reading, for in them the young writer announces, if only to herself, who she is, who she intends to be, what she intends to accomplish in her life. In the notebook titled, How to Do It, 13-year-old Joan Ashby articulates 9 revealing precepts she was determined to follow in order to become a writer. 1. Do not waste time. 2. Ignore Eleanor when she tells me I need friends. Eleanor Ashby, Joan Ashby's mother. 3. Read great literature every day. 4. Write every day. 5. Rewrite every day. 6. Avoid crushes and love. 7. Do not entertain any offer of marriage. 8. Never ever have children. 9. Never allow anyone to get in my way. 8 years after penning these precepts, she burst onto the literary scene with her brilliant collection about incest, murder, insanity, suicide, abandonment, and the theft of lives. She was just 21. The year was 1985, and Other Small Spaces was an extraordinary accomplishment. An instant sensation among reviewers, critics, and loyalists of literary fiction, it was a surprise entry on the New York Times hardcover bestseller list, where it held for 2 weeks. The subject matter was disturbing, but the book's unique heralding quality deeply touched readers whose adoration of the work turned rabid and created word-of-mouth interest beyond its initial fan base. Several months later, when this unsettling debut by such a young writer was crowned with the National Book Award, the anointment generated unprecedented attention and controversy. As a result, an enormous domestic audience searched it out, and when the collection was translated into 35 languages, its audience became universal.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?